PM Cares Fund. From 2019 to 2025, where did the money go? Today, let's take a simple look at the PM Cares Fund. How much money came in, where it was used, and how much money left at the end of each year. These figures are based on the audited statements available on the PM Cares website. The fund was set up in March 2020 with an initial corpus of just 2.25 lakh, but during financial year 1920, it received around 3,076 crore, mainly through voluntary contributions. Since spending was almost negligible that year, the closing balance was around 3,077 crore. Then came financial year 2021, when the COVID-19 pandemic was at its peak. The fund received around 7,914 crore in voluntary contributions, along with foreign contributions and interest. The money was used for COVID-related needs, including ventilators, oxygen plants, COVID hospitals, testing facilities, vaccines, and migrant welfare. Around 3,976 crore was spent, leaving a closing balance of about 7,014 crore. In FY 21-22, contributions reduced, but COVID-related spending continued.
The fund received around 2,118 crore during the year and spent around 3,716 crore on similar COVID-related needs, including oxygen plants, oxygen concentrators, COVID hospitals, and other medical infrastructure. The closing balance came down to around 5,416 crore. Then the picture started changing. In FY 2022-23, the fund received around 1,307 crore, while spending was about 439 crore. This included around 346 crore for the PM Cares for Children scheme and around 91.87 crore for oxygen concentrators, along with some smaller payments. The closing balance increased to around 6,284 crore. In FY 2023-24, the fund received around 905 crore, while payments were about 15.6 crore. The closing balance increased to around 7,173 crore. And here we see an important change. By the end of this year, around 6,642 crore was held in fixed deposits with scheduled banks, while around 531 crore was in savings bank accounts. Now, in FY 2024-25, the fund received around 1,280 crore during the year, while payments were only about 88 lakh. The fund also earned substantial interest, including around 469 crore from fixed deposits. At the end of FY 2024-25, the total closing balance was around 8,452 crore. Out of this, approximately 7,847 crore was held in fixed deposits, while around 605 crore was in savings bank accounts. The main difference is clear. During the COVID years, a large amount was spent on medical equipment, oxygen, hospitals, vaccines, and other COVID-related support. After COVID-related spending reduced, the annual payments became much smaller, while the fund continued receiving contributions, refunds, and interest income. At the same time, a large portion of the fund balance was held in fixed deposits with scheduled banks, which also generated interest.
By 31st March 2025, the fund had a closing balance of around 8,452 crore, with about 7,847 crore held in fixed deposits. And now looking at these numbers, the fund played an important role when the country needed it most during the peak COVID years. Since then, donations have declined significantly, spending has reduced sharply, and a large portion of the fund is now held in bank FDs, earning interest. Building a huge reserve for future emergencies can certainly make sense. But with the fund balance crossing 8,400 crore, it also raises a fair question about how and when this money should be utilized, especially when different parts of the country continue to face emergencies and disasters. So what do you think? Should the PM Cares Fund continue building and investing its corpus for future emergencies, or should more of the available funds be used for current relief needs? Drop your views in the comments.